thanks, Pam. I appreciate that. And thanks for coming. Hey guys, this is the 10-year, and so got an email from Harley Bassman with the Convexity Maven. He has the Move Index, and they're recommending a short convexity trade. So they're looking for the bonds to start rising in price for those yields falling. Short convexity. I think that means short yields, rising price, and I'll have to confirm that. But you can see that we've come down quite a bit off of the high, and so it's got to retrace some of this back. Put a pause on it, get this up a little bit. This is a quarterly distribution on the chart. So if we're going to be looking for the upper ranges, 121, something like that, 121.085 for the quarterly. And if bond prices go high, generally for the algos, that would be conducive for the equity indexes to go short. So that's your ball. And let me turn this off. So let's take a look at we've already reviewed some of the higher time frame moves for, we'll look at it again real quick. Daily ES range of 40 points, 42.25. And a daily VIX of about 106. I think, yeah, 106. So we're inside the daily ones. Vol is just sitting in this low volatility land inside the ones, but we hit the quarterly mean. So if you look at your quarterly option contract, you will see that the mean is at 4190, 4180, just where we are. We were there. 4190, 4180, right here. And we came down. And the volatility bounced off the quarterly mean. It's 90-day volatility right off the middle and bounced up. Oh, sorry. This is the weekly. 90-day, yeah, it's not, I thought so, 90-day. So right here, it bounced off the daily, confluencing the 90-day and the 23-day ones. So there's a 23-day one also. So there's the 90-day, a 23-day, a 30-day. All of this is confluenced right in here. And it bounced the volatility. And so if we're expecting the bond convexity short, then we need to, think about positioning ourselves to go short in the near future, despite the current short vol scenario. It hasn't changed as of this moment, but it should be, I would think staying above this midline. As long as we do that, that trade would be more favorable. If we go below the 1552, definitely short vols still going on in case they come out and say something that just crazy stuff, free money for everyone forever. I don't know what they're going to say. All right, so here is the 4190, and you can see that 4170 and 4200 are your boundaries. 4200, 4170. So that would be a good level to put on your chart as a boundary for your at the money, kickstart the party. It was 4170. Yep, and 4200. All right, so here is really the inside box, 4170 at the Globex 1, and just under your daily ones up here at the Globex 3. So I would say that this is going to be the land that the price is going to trade in going into Powell. So if it does, dip below this 4170, don't get too excited. There's another one sitting right below it at the open, daily open. So, yeah, just don't know what to expect tomorrow. Everybody's, trying to jump the gun to go short. So, I guess that means that we need to get into that alignment as well. So, 42 points. Did you see how I did that? You take the daily mean, right? And then you can go up or down 30 and 42 points. So 30 points from the mean would get to just about this PT2, right about there. And then below, it would be around 4150. And that would be the PT2 range. But it could stay in that 15-point range, like I said, and stay. Yeah, right there, 15-point. Go down to the daily open or the 15-point above. Clear these stops, and then maybe come back down. So just having a general idea, we're in low volatility going into a report tomorrow. I guess jolts will have a lot to do with what happens if the people are getting laid off left and right, which they are. That might, you know, soothe the market from its fear of higher interest rates. So it could give it bit of a soft, cushy Nirvana-y feel going into Powell. So I would favor the upside up here. Maybe try testing that quarterly um, level, but a full range would get you there almost, I think. How far is that? That would be, yeah, 25. Yep. Not a full range, partial range. So here's your 30 points. 4210, something like that. 4,200. So let's look to see how much volatility or volume is sitting at 4,100, 4,200. So I'm going to change this to today's sheet. 4,185 is still the mean. Thanks, Keith. Thank you very much. So 4,185, 4,140, 4,225 are the levels. And 4,195, 4,175 for the inside. At 41.75 just keeps getting hit over and over, doesn't it? All right, and it did it again this morning. Yep. Okay. So jolts, we'll have a muted open, maybe wait for the report. They start showing that they're laying off half of America. People are going to be happy. Rates will be paused, and like I said, that could lead to that bond trade, convexity, short convexity, and then that would give us that lift in the futures, potentially, right? We'll see. Longer term, let's take a quick look before we go to crude. I know I had a daily, here's a quarterly, monthly, weekly. Oh, that looks like a mess. So it looks like 42.38, 42.62 are the levels, 42.38, 42.62. And 41.40 to the downside. So we have some opportunities, to position long. We'll see if we can, take advantage of anything like that after the market opens. Let's take a look at crude. I have a separate market analyzer for crude. Let me load it real quick. All right, so we've got almost a $2 opportunity with that market. And let me put up a chart one moment. All right, we can see that we are coming down to the lower one, 74.92. All right, looky here, weekly one caught the price. So if this daily fails, it may be trying to come back to this weekly one. So we're sitting on the lower 1 hour IB now. We've got 10 minutes till the open. I like to put the volume profile on this. Let me add it to the chart. I put two distributions. One of them set to the regular standard sessions, change it to composite. I'm going to go days back one, and I'm going to go to the NYMEX RTH, set it to the right, and the other one, I'm going to set it to a composite, days back one, and leave it on use. That is fine. Just the regular session, not the, but make it a right side also. So I have an RTH and a 24/7. So that gives me the little split in the mean, little double distributions. And you can see we're trading below both. Let me put the market analyzer up real quick. So we're trading below the value area low and zeros on the market analyzer, but the linear regression path is down, as you can see. If you were to put your linear regression indicator on, we're at the lower end of that first standard deviation of your regression. If you want the full range, I like my bands better, so I'm going to turn these off. He copied me actually on this. Going to open in just a few minutes. Okay, I see it's flat. Do you see how flat that 95 is? I was having a hard time seeing it. It's straight across. So I'm going to put the other one back on. Straight across. Let me make it thicker. That is flat as a board, and it came down to the weekly one. Very algorithmic. Okay, it'll be opening in just a second. So $1.42 from the high would take us back down to the weekly one. And if this is the low, it would take you back up to that daily one up there. But with this red, it looks like it's going to be trying to get back down to this daily one. I mean, weekly one. $0.71 risk. So it's sort of frozen at the daily one. Okay, now it's breaking through. Trying to. Down to the 1 hour IB3. Got to break that to get a trend day. They've got it pinned pretty good right here. That's the 1 hour IB3, just below the daily one. Trying to get to that weekly one, and it is pinned. There we go. They got it. So there is another weekly one on top of it, which is at the calculated on the close. I'm showing the open. Let me put that on the chart so you can see it. It just got down to it. Found another block. Oops. Right there. Market is sitting on these lows. It doesn't want to let up. Here we go. So this 47 that held price, that is your current 1 hour IB3. And it looks like it has been pinned as well. Looks like it's finding some support at the value low, 74.63, trying to. See if they move it up from here. Kind of looking red still. All right, bouncing off this bottom. POC's at 74.87. 75.37. Got some zeros coming on the board now. So again, to measure this range to see how far it might be able to go, we were going to measure from the open and the the POC. We've got a 157 to a 113 in the RTH period. So here's your 113 right there. So potentially down to this 73.59. And if we were to measure from, what was the open? 8 a.m. $1.57, and that would be the same place right there. So it would be looking at about 73.59. But right now they've blocked it at the 1 hour IB PT3. So from the PT3 to the target, 85 ticks, that's pretty good. You can do a lot with 85 ticks. They trying to break it. You've got range expansion. Range is moving up. Hit the POC. Oops. So they broke the low and it's just sitting there doing nothing. Zeros on the market analyzer. So it looks like the 1 hour IB2 is holding price just under the daily one or the weekly one close. Sorry, weekly one close. Still trapped at the 3. 'Volatility is still expanding a little bit. There's room to run. We had a great big bear bar, and we're just consolidating inside of it. So 5-minute candles coming up. The last candle before the 8:30 open. Cannot break out. Just set your 8 to 9 a.m., the first hour of trading. So we've got, you know, 2 15-minute bars inside that first hour, and we're not doing anything. So this makes me believe it's going to come all the way back up. They blocked the 3. All red, all the way across, sitting on the end of that 3, and it's blocked. All right, we need to get ready for the open. Was it? Okay, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow, I hope. Have a great day. Appreciate it so much.